Hey buddies, welcome to AmassGames. My name is Simon and today we're doing an overview, a preview, a trailer and an unboxing as per usual for this particular game, Spy Connection. This is by Pegasus Spieler, ages 8+, 30-45 minutes, 2 to 4 players. Now these people who have designed these games, I have played many of their games. I've played Elysian. I've also played other games. I haven't played Fairy Tile, that's one game I haven't played, but I have played Professor Evil with the Citadel of Time. I've played Costa Rica, I've played adventure games such as this, I played that game by them and others. I've played Roll for Adventure, this is the German edition because one of the designers, Brett J. Gilbert, had a spare copy in German, so I've got that. I've also played other games, including sometimes when they've worked apart, but other games they have played together include Chocolate Factory. And I've played Matt Dunson's game Pioneer Days. I've also played Mandala, which Brett J. Gilbert is a co-creator of as well. So as you see, I've played many of their games, and one of their highest rated duos is designers that I've played. Now, as a husband and wife, which they aren't, I know that, but I can say, as husband and wife, Inka and Marcus Brandt are one of my favourite duos as well. Right, so let's open this box up and have a peep inside. If you want to see the full review, please ensure you obviously hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and you'll see that video in due course. Now the languages here are in English and in German. Move the German off to one side. There's some stickers we need to be laying out on the board. And of course, please ensure you hit the like button and share. Check out the comments by all means, add something, and also check out the description where you can find various things such as Patreon links where you can support the channel, and also of course Instagram where you can follow and see over 2,100 photos, including perhaps even photos of this particular game, which will be played later today. Aside from that, please ensure you check out other playlists. So this will be in the family weight games, it will also be in the mass games, it will also be in that, of course, that unboxing one as well. Some people just like to see information about what's inside the box, what are the components like, such as in this deck of cards, and various other things as well. Any other questions, please let me know. Let's crack on and see what's inside. So you are spies, each with a network of agents completing missions in up to 12 European cities for employer. Quite thick cards, I'd say definitely at least a medium thickness for me, I'd say. Probably GSM, maybe 350, maybe 320, maybe 315. And here we go, various different things. As you can see, it's the spelling as and where those actual places are, not the necessarily English language one perhaps. Okay, so various cards on here, nice artwork. So you're spies in a network, as I said, and you're completing missions up to 12 European cities for your employers. With your agent's help, you must create a network of secure connections between cities. Your spies will travel through this network as efficiently as possible to complete your mission's objectives. Or send your agents to your headquarters to plan new missions. So we have a board here, we're just going to open that up and have a quick look at it. Be careful, if you take too many missions at the same time, your network will dwindle and your ability to reach new cities quickly will be diminished. And let's have a look, it is double-sided, so you need to be aware of that. It looks like player count or something might be a factor. I'm sure you can't play both at the same time. Double-sided game board, okay, we're going to have 60 agent discs with a light solid to face up in the middle of the playing area. Players will choose a colour and take them, the spy meeple, and 15 agent discs in their colour and place them in front of themselves as a supply. Now the spy meeple, 4 meeples, one in each colour. Meeple means people, so it's kind of a singular, but that's an interesting point there. We have a variant, so don't worry about that. But out of interest does say, if you've already played Spy Connection, you can please play with 14 agents instead of 15 to make the game more challenging. All players return 1 agent back to the box. In a mixed game of new and experienced players, let the new players play with all 15 agents. Cool. Now, only 2 baggies, so nice to be reducing the amount of plastic, but equally, of course, you'll have to maybe divide it up if you wish to as well to make it a quicker setup. Aside from that, you're going to shuffle up these 43 mission cards and place them face down next to the game board to create the mission deck. Then place 1 mission card face up on each of the 4 mission spaces of the game board. Randomly determine the first player. Shuffle the start mission cards and then deal 1 to each player. In front of them, return any remaining start mission cards to the box. You won't need them for this game. So we do have all these cards. That's all there is. There's 5 mission cards and leave them separate. So we can start doing this and of course crack on with the actual gameplay, which we'll come back to you and tell you about later. So advanced game out of interest, shuffle the start mission cards, reveal 1 for each player, return any remaining start mission cards back to the box. You won't need them for this game. The player to the right of the starting player chooses one of the reveal's start missions, and then the remaining players choose a start mission in counterclockwise order. The start player has no choice and will take the last remaining start mission. Everyone then places the start mission face in front of them. So of course that particular game, you'll of course know a bit about the game, know where you're trying to go, but in this point-to-point game, let's crack on. So we've placed it on the light coloured side, so we do need to switch that over. It sounds like a different thing to be considering. And then immediately place one agent on the circle of the city whose name is highlighted in red on your start mission. Okay, so let's just whip this out. Out of interest, of all these places, I've been to... I actually went to Nice, which is very near Monaco. I'm wishing I had now gone to Nice. Sorry, I went to Cannes, so I wish I'd gone here as well. But apart from that, I've been everywhere else, aside from actually Athens. I've been to Greece, but not there. But yeah, let's see what else we have. Immediately place one agent on the circle of the city whose name is highlighted in red. So we need to take all of our agents. We need to pick a colour. I'll be playing with James. James, what colour would you like to be? Blue. You're being blue? He's taken my colour. I think it's because he supports a blue shirted football team, and I did give him a mug with a blue shirted thing on it too, so I'll do that. I think I'll be red. The commies are coming. So let's do that, and everything else will go back in the box. So whilst you are maybe enjoying this, hopefully you might even check it out in 4K. 4K video does take a while to come through. You might have to wait a couple of days. It is a 120 meg broadband upload speed, which is fast, but please bear in mind you might want to wait a couple of days. More stuff coming to the channel, lots of specials as well, lots of stuff in the new year. And of course, by all means do mention and check out that description and comments for any further updates, and also links through to those other games I've already showed you, such as Chocolate Factory and Roll for Adventure. So here are those 15 discs we talked about. You're going to have those each. Quite a nice small board, so obviously it doesn't take up too much table space. And aside from those cards, that's all we're going to be using. We may need to use some Uber stacks to kind of keep some cards, so maybe link through to that in due course. Okay, so we are revealing a card. Shuffle them and create the mission deck, then place one mission face up on each of the 4 spaces. So here, that's over here, so here we go. Right, different things we can try and work towards. So we've now created that mission deck. Place one mission face between the 4 spaces, randomly determine the starting player. Well, we'll do that when James over here. Or we could do left hand, right hand. You can watch the recording of it. So let's just say one of these hands is going to be the first one here. Pick a hand, James.
Left, please.
Then you're the starting player. Right. Okay, so James will start off, put blue on there to show that. Shuffle the starting missions, deal 1 to each player. Okay, so the one to face up in front of them, so James will have that one. I'll have this one, okay. And let's see what else we can quickly look at before we end this and, yeah, get a teaser through to Instagram. Okay, so immediately place one agent on the circle of the city whose name is highlighted in red. Now, where's that name highlighted in red? Can't see that on there. Oh, unless it's this, which might be the case. I'm assuming it's that, but we'll double check. So James will start in Moscow, and I'll be starting in Warsaw. If that is incorrect, of course, we'll double check that. Okay. Right. So let's just see. Oh, highlighted in red, so I can't see them there. Place the game board light side. Players choose a colour, and then take the spy meeple. Oh, here we go. We also need to take our spy meeples. Okay. Oh, the start mission cards. That would explain it. Okay. Right, so these can go away again. Start mission cards. So James is going to have this one. I'll have this one. So you've got Roma. And I have got London. Okie dokie. That, guys, I think is a nice intro to actually setting up the game. We now look forward to actually ending the turn, ending the game and scoring. So for each completed mission, you gain victory points indicated on the respective mission. For each accepted but incomplete mission, gain 1 victory point for each city objective you've covered with an agent. And the player with the most victory points win. If there's a tie, the tied player who took the turn later in the turn order wins. I do quite like that as a tiebreaker, so there's no shared victory. Well, hope you enjoyed that. I look forward to bringing you the full video in due course.